The $10,000 bill is recognized by many as the highest denomination of currency that the U.S. government has issued. Did you know that there's one even higher? Let's delve deep and unveil the highest denomination ever authorized by the U.S. Treasury. To stimulate an influx of gold into the Treasury and strengthen the government's credit during the Civil War, the U.S. government introduced gold certificates in 1865. These notes represented gold coins physically secured in the Treasury's vaults and could be redeemed on demand. Fast forward to 1933, in the grip of the Great Depression, President Franklin Roosevelt's administration took unprecedented measures to improve the economy. An executive order by the president commanded that, with just a few exceptions, all individuals hand over their gold coins, gold bullion, and gold certificates to the Federal Reserve. The next year, the Gold Reserve Act of 1934 established a unique accounting mechanism for the government's internal transactions. For that purpose, a special series of gold certificates was issued to account for gold that Federal Reserve banks held on behalf of the United States. With the series of 1934, the Treasury authorized its highest denomination in history, the $100,000 gold certificate, proudly displaying President Woodrow Wilson's portrait. The simple, yet elegant design featured yellow serial numbers and Treasury seal. Distinctive elements graced the note, like the number 100,000 prominently displayed in gray, and the promise, "This is to certify that there is on deposit in the Treasury of the United States of America $100,000 in gold payable to bearer on demand as authorized by law." Also, atop the golden Treasury seal, the obligation read, "This certificate is legal tendered in the amount thereof in payment of all debts and dues, public and private." The note also included the signatures of Treasurer of the United States, William Julian, and Secretary of the Treasury, Henry Morgenthau Jr. The back of the note featured a golden, yellow-orange hue. Its design was also simple and elegant. At the top center, the United States of America was prominently displayed. Directly below, the number 100,000 overlaid a dollar sign. Towards the bottom center, the amount was spelled out as $100,000. Additionally, this denomination was echoed at each of the note's four corners. According to the Bureau of Engraving and Printing, between December 18, 1934, and January 9, 1935, a staggering 42,000 gold certificates of the $100,000 denomination were produced, amounting to a face value of $4.2 billion. Impressively, this would be equivalent to almost $95 billion in 2023's money. Most of the notes were later destroyed and all remaining examples are held by the government. These have been exhibited at the Smithsonian Institution, the Bureau of Engraving and Printing, and the Federal Reserve Banks in Richmond and San Francisco. In fact, there are no records of these certificates venturing outside official channels, apart from 3 known specimens in collectors' hands, one of which sold for almost $75,000 back in 2005, which would be close to $120,000 in today's money. We hope you've enjoyed this overlook into the history of the highest of the high in U.S. currency. Do you think such a high denomination note should make a comeback? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Stay curious.